Hello and welcome. It is Coach Carolyn, and I'm really happy that you're joining me here because I've got a topic I'm going to be talking about that is pretty near and dear to my heart. And I'm actually going to be covering this in an awful lot of episodes over the coming weeks. And the topic is stress. But you know what? We're in challenging times right now. We're in uncertain times right now, and a lot of people are really struggling. Many people in different ways. And I thought, wouldn't it be wonderful to actually offer some information that would give people hope in the sense that it could feel like it's almost tangible to allow people to understand more about stress, how they deal with stress, and what to do about and with stress. So I'm not going to make this video very long because this is almost going to be like an intro, because I do want you to come back and learn much, much more about this topic. I'm not coming to you from the standpoint of having a PhD behind me, of having the education behind me that would serve all the research that's out there. We read online, we can go onto Google, we can read so much about anything everywhere. I'm very much a believer in helping people with tasks and with actions and take control of things and improve at things and create happiness in their lives in ways that is functional, effective, doable. I don't want to say easy, but if you find the reason why for something, perhaps it makes it more, or makes it easier rather, in figuring out the how. And so that's where I'm coming when it comes to stress, because I have suffered with stress debilitatingly over the years. And until I truly learned how to figure it out and what actions to put into place and how to really deal with it, I was in trouble. When I did figure this out, though, it was a game changer. I will be talking about this in future episodes. But I come from the knowledge of my extensive health and wellness background, but also the experience. So I want to offer the things that I learned with. Now, two things that I found extremely interesting were knowing a couple of the hormones that are secreted, I guess, in our system when we are stressed. Because I will tell you this, my friends, stress is not about pushing it aside and trying to get rid of it. You'll hear many people in the world of wellness, in the world of life, giving you ways to get rid of stress. Stress is here to stay, and it's a part of our life, and we actually need it. There's good stress, there's bad stress. So de-stress, eustress, we need them both. It is not about pushing them aside, because when we try and push them aside, it can actually affect our health in a multitude of ways, in our mind. It's actually learning how to deal with each and every situation in such a way that if the stress arises, if the symptoms arise, you, my friend, are in control. That's what it's about. This is all about the locus of control, and it is about you having control over your mind, your thoughts, and your actions. And when you have understood and you've learned how to do that, you can deal with any situation that arises, or the majority of them. Now, resilience, I personally believe, is a huge factor when it comes to stress, because I myself have learned through all of my health woes that I've had over the years, and I've had significant health concerns over the years. The one thing that has brought me through is actually digging deep. Don't get me wrong, I have a pity party here and there. If I'm feeling shitty, I have a pity party for a day or two. There's a lot of tears, and that's me. That's not my husband. But I then pick myself up and go, I'm the only one that's going to be able to pull me out of this. How am I going to get through this? Do I have to rectify something to do with my lifestyle, with my health, with my eating, with my activity, with my social life, with my rest? What is it I need to fix? And then I go about creating the actions that are going to do that. It's very, very doable and simple when you really boil this down to the basics. So that being said, let's get back to the two of the hormones that are secreted, but that you will probably have heard of. And the one is cortisol, and that's secreted from or given out by the adrenal glands. And there's DHEA, which is a neurosteroid. So it helps our brain. Did you know? And if you can think about this and wrap your head around this, it just might help you with stress. But did you know that there's a ratio? And we want a little bit of the cortisol released. Of course we do, because we need to know when we're in that fight or flight situation. We need to know that we need to rev up our game and do something about this to get through. So we need it in little bits. DHEA, that actually helps our brain grow. So did you know that if you look at stress the right way, that you could actually be helping your brain become stronger? Resilient people understand that in life there are going to be challenges. Life is all about challenges. I'm reading an awesome book right now by an author called Bo Eason, who was an NFL player. And it's just an incredible book. It's about really bringing it to your A game. And he makes a beautiful point or two about the fact that we need obstacles in our life. Because wouldn't life be boring if we didn't have obstacles? If it was just all plain sailing and easy and no challenges, how boring would that be? Calm, but boring. You want to feel like you're achieving in life and you're growing in life and you're learning and you're doing. And don't you feel great when you've overcome something that you maybe had questions about or felt that you weren't quite capable of, but then you're able to do? That's what it's about. So resilient people understand there will absolutely be challenges in life. Life is one big challenge. It's learning how to get through them and around them and over them. It is gaining that control. So when we go to looking at stress, we know that we want to get rid of the cortisol once it's in our system. And how we do that is through exercise, and it's through meditation, through living mindfully. These are things that I will be offering many different webinars, programs, and episodes on. But it is released into our system when we're stressed. It just is. But we want to get rid of it afterwards. And we can by putting the right healthy practices into place. This DHEA, of course, I'm giving you the very layman's terms, the fact that it helps our brain grow, which I love that idea. And when we look at something as a challenge, when you come across a situation that is stressful to you and you sit back, you listen to yourself, you're all mindful, you're trying to figure out what it is that's causing you concern. When you actually look at something, let's say you're going into an exam and you're really stressed about it, you've been studying and you're worried, and will I pass, and will I, you know what? If you have done everything you possibly could, go in with a game on attitude. All you're going to do is you're going to give it your absolute best, knowing you could do no better because you studied as much as you had to study. You did all you could to prep. So there is no point in adding the stress to it. Just go in knowing you did all you could. It's things like that. When we look at something as you know what, bring it. I am going to do the best I can and I've got this. When we look at stress in that way, we completely take back the locus of control and we are helping ourselves, including our brain, grow. So you get where I'm going with this. As I said, I have a whole slew of videos I'll be offering, of episodes, talks with people in the know, things like that, and programs as well. But this is something, knowing that is such stressful times right now, and people are really struggling. There's one thing I can do. If there's one thing I can help with this. Because I'll tell you this too, friends. When you get your stress under control, or how to handle it, it can affect your wellness. It can affect your weight positively. It can affect your mindset. You'll lose weight. You'll sleep better. There's so many things that could happen as a result of getting control of your stress. And maybe you've been going through life thinking, I wish I could lose weight. I wish I could eat better. I wish I could sleep better. I wish I could have more energy. You know what? Let's get this stress figured out, and you just might be nicely surprised at the other benefits that happen. So join me. Comment below. Please share this. Please have your friends join this page. Subscribe to this page, because the more women I can help over 40, listen, enjoy, that's what this is all about. I want to help you really prosper in life. So let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a message sometime, shoot me an email, or just comment below, and I can't wait for more. And you know what? If you have something about stress you'd love me to talk about, if you have questions, then why don't you let me know as well, because I will be doing a question and answer video. That's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Thanks for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please share if you feel like sharing, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and thank you.